Okay guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker Part 5. Today we are going to see our sister Errol, who just happens to be in the next room. So, let's tally on. It looks like that bird guy was right. There actually is a bunch of other girls. Well, not so much a bunch, but a few other girls that bird kidnapped as well. Why did I say bunch? There's only 2 other girls with her. Oh, and I just wanted to go ahead and point out something that's completely unrelative to what's going on at the moment, but pay attention to what those girls are wearing. Pay very close attention to what they're wearing. Yeah, that's sort of unfortunate. Well, shoot. Well, it looks like this has been prolonged to be a bit longer than expected. Ah, shoot. What the flip is that? And he's like, just toss him to the sea. He'll be fine. Now that I think of it, though, did he actually know he was, you know, the hero or anything? Can't say I'm too sure. Anywho. Hey, Link. Hey. Oh, wait a second. Who the crap is talking to me? Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link, and stop burping. It's water, man. This freaking water. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You're surprisingly dull-witted. Yeah, you're not the first person to tell us that. Did I startle you? Maybe. I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only bird upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Link. I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister would give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. Yeah, he looked somewhat familiar. His name is Ganon. That's right, my friends, he's back. He who attained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the emperor of the dark realm the ancient legends speak of. I'm surprised that wind isn't putting out the flames. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by this evil magic. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Or will you do anything to save her? I see. I had to scratch my ear there for a second. Guess it starts to itch your ears after wearing headsets for a little while, because I've been going on since the first episode. I haven't stopped yet, so... In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Yes, sir, Mr. Red Lion, sir. So in that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail with no seas. I brought you far to the east of the dark gates of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, you surely you can find the one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. Will you quit over-exaggerating that, please? This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sail must come first... Wow, it wasn't actually in red this time. Do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else before you leaving, or you may think you need or something. I don't know. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. And I think we'll be spending the rest of the episode exploring Windfall, actually. In fact, there's so many things we can do at this point. I don't even know if I can get it in one straight episode, so... Yeah, we have a lot of things to do. I mean, technically all we need to do is get the cell, but there's a bunch of other things we need to check out as well. Well, not need, but ignore that old man. Ignore him. People have played this game. I'm pretty sure you know why. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that guy looks somewhat like a merchant, so to say. So did this guy. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently. Heading for this town called Windfall. For dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say that you are a traveler as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from that home. The people of this town do not seem to, at least a bit interested in that. Well, yeah, because you're not giving us specifics, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you, if you wish to open a business here in this town, so I am in need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? Sure. Yes. Thank you very much indeed. I've received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Well, very well, young master. As I promised, please, take that. You got a boat sail. That's exactly what we needed, but... technically, while we have done what we do need to do in terms of storyline, we're going to do a bunch of other things. So, I think the first thing we're going to be doing is checking out a camera shop that's somewhere along the corner. I know exactly what to do, but I kind of want to pinpoint these things out and how they're figured out by various other people before this seems like it came out of nowhere, so... Oh, hey. Now. I would have to say that I've never seen your face before, have I? Now. Intriguing, beguiling. I know you're just a small child, but I've found one can rarely trust strangers. Where is it that you've come from, sir? I'm sorry, but the years have made me wary. Once, long ago, I rented a room out to a traveler for a single night. The next dawn, my precious picto box was stolen. Tell me, young sir, why are good deeds so often repaid with cruelty? I spread kindness where I can, and still my box does not come back to me. It is a sad thing. Welcome to the world of today. You may look like a child, but you can see why I cannot be assured of your youth. Be a good boy and be gone, shoo. Oh, jeez. Though I can imagine depression could do various crazy things to a person, so... I'm pretty sure the guy is in prison, so... Let's check out this prison, right? Now, shall we? Though this building over here looks to be the only thing that seems to be anything close to a prison. Kind of run down, don't you think? Ah, yes, Tingle! I remember one of my friends was a big fan of this character. Oh my god. I actually kind of like Tingle too, despite how much people hate him after a certain story event later on, but I'm not going to mention that right now. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness, did you feel my telepathy? God, I love Tingle so much. He's such a bizarre character. That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? And yeah, this happens to be a descendant of the same Tingle from Majora's Mask. Or actually, I don't know, are they two related? I think they are. Do not worry, Tingles knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir, but I'm not a fairy. Tingle is my name, and I have been looking for you and your kind, for I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. Well, assuming that you're put in prison and that guy did mention that somebody stole something of yours, I think the only way we can console with him is let him go, or let him be, or something. I don't know. Get out of my way, Pots. Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. Here's Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Koolalipa, become an item. He gave you the Tingle Tuner. You know, now that I think of it, when are they going to ever bring Tingle back? He hasn't been back in Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. The last game I think he was in was Four Swords Adventure, so Nintendo, damn it, bring him back. And here, what this thing is a Tingle Tuner, and what the Tingle Tuner does is that if you connect the Game Boy Advance into the GameCube and equip this item, you can actually have a friend help you out by either bombing enemies or looking out for specific objects and stuff. In fact, it's with the Tingle Tuner alone that you can actually do one additional side quest by finding certain things for Tingle, though the reward is pretty shitty, to say the least. Actually, no, I think, if I remember something correctly, I think it's one of the only ways you can get one of the figurines. I guess it's not entirely too pointless. Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come by my island, don't you? Don't you? You got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? Head out to sea and press. All it really shows, however, is where Tingle's island is and where two fairy fountains are. But we'll get into that a little bit later into the game. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it a Tingle. Don't ever forget it. But if you ever need help with charts, don't forget it. I actually don't know if I am going to be using the Tingle Tuner or not, if I want to have my brother or something help me out with it, or maybe a friend. Though sadly, I know nobody in Whoops! I know nobody in this vague town that nobody knows about that I just moved to, so yeah. Whoops. I'm probably gonna have to censor that when I'm editing that. Gosh darn it. Anywho, what you need to do is try to stick to the right of this maze the whole way through. Watch out for those wood planks, otherwise you will fall and you'll need to start all over again. And because he did not give us the picture box, we're gonna need to find that ourselves. So that's weird. Why haven't I found that by now? Oh, here it is. What the flood? For some reason he puts it in a treasure box, and where he got the materials to do that, I have no clue. At last, I have succeeded in stealing the picture box I have desired for so long. Succeeded? Yes, but sadly. Due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been in prison, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. And he basically gives us the controls to do it. We won't be using the picture box often, but Whether I plan to actually get the deluxe version of it, I don't know. Because that in itself revolves another side quest, though I don't know if you can get all the figurines at this point, because of the fact that you didn't have it from the very beginning like you do in the second quest. What the second quest is exactly, I don't feel like talking about that until later into the LP, because I am running out of time already. Good lord. Gosh darn it. Anywho, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we will venture off into Windfall and do some more stuff. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys then.